they tie it up there with about 5 minutes left, and you guys have been struggling a bit offensively. What do you guys kind of do down the stretch to get some separation from them?
Just talk more. Everything revolves around defense. So we try to communicate more, try to lock down defense than our needs, as Coach says.
Jalil, was this a big win for you guys?
Definitely a big win, coming off a loss. So we just gotta keep bouncing back, keep getting better every day.
Did you like how you guys played though in the win?
No, we definitely have room for improvement. A lot of room for improvement. I feel we could have beat this team by a lot more. So we're gonna get to practice tomorrow, come out here and work on our defensive communication.
Why do you think you guys let him back in the game?
I think we got a little lax coming out because we was up by so much.
Jalil, it seemed like you checked in midway through the second half to D up Reinhardt. What was your mentality for that? He made a few threes, started making plays for the team.
Make him put it on the floor because it seemed like he wasn't getting as many points going to the basket. A lot of his points is off three-pointers, so I tried to make him put it on the floor.
Do you feel like you did a good job of that?
I feel like I did all right. I could have did a lot better, though.
You know, coming off a couple games where you'd had leads in the second half and couldn't hold them, how would you describe kind of the vibe down the stretch when it started to tighten up again? Did everybody get tight? Was everybody relaxed?
We all started to dial in a little more. Joe told everybody to group together and talk a lot more on defense. It all came down to communication.
What were they doing differently defensively in the second half? What you guys did 24%?
I don't think it was anything different defensively. I think we just got a little lax and wasn't as aggressive in transition.
Do you guys feel like you're still in search of a consistent rotation at this point?
Say it again?
Do you guys feel like you're still in the search of a consistent rotation at this point? I mean, you guys had a lot of different players coming in throughout the game.
I feel that we are, but I feel like Coach goes off of who's playing well at the time, who's giving him defense, really.
Anything else for Jalil, or can I take him off the radio? We can continue with Dillon. Okay. Birthday boy, it's yours.
Dylan, can you talk a little bit about kind of that last 5 minutes when they closed in and tie it, and you guys looked like defensively got some stops and then got to the line a little bit?
We went to media timeout and coach just told us just to lock in. These are the last 5 minutes, and we just got to take control of this game, even though we lost a little bit of control. And we just went out there and got stops, and we started getting easy baskets, and we won the game.
You feel like overall defensively, he talked about all the work you guys are putting in this week in practice. Do you see some strides defensively tonight?
Yeah, there were strides, in the Washington game, last game we had in the first half, and then there's strides part ways in this game too. It's not all going to come in one night, but it's going to work over time, and we're going to click together, and it's going to be great.
What do you think your biggest improvement this game was?
Sharing the ball and talking on defense mostly. That's what we improved mostly on.
How do you guys get better at not having that kind of lax feeling that Jalil was talking about that you guys had when you had that lead against Washington, and you guys had a pretty comfortable lead at times during this one too?
I think it's just the guys that are coming off the bench keep the same intensity as the guys who are in the starting lineup, and then don't be like sulky when you come off. Big up your teammates, and just stay positive, and then we can just keep on going with the lead and keep going, not getting laxed.
But you guys start having the mentality of like, okay, we're up by this, we can start getting comfortable. Is it you got to get back into it's a tie ball game sort of mentality?
Yeah, I think so because in the Pac-12 we've been getting close games all the time, and we were always up. We were down, so we had to get back up, and then finally we got leads on teams, and we're like, oh wow, it's just we have a lead, so we can just chill out now. But I think we just got to keep going, step on their throat, and just beat them by 20. That's what we're really supposed to do.
Free throws were big in this game. Did you guys have a mindset that you wanted to get to the line against a young team like USC?
In most games, we were down on the free throws. They were killing us by +8 right off the bat in the game. So coaches wanted us just to drive more and attack the hoop more and put pressure on them to foul us.
This is a big weekend at home for you guys. I mean, starting off with this one, then you next coming off the 2 losses.
Yeah, we really need these 2 games just to be back up in the Pac-12 standings, so we can solidify ourselves as a great team.
Anything further for Dillon?
You know much about UCLA? You seen much of them this year?
Yeah, they're up and down really. I watched a little bit of the game against Oregon State, and they just played zone the whole game, and they beat them. So I think we can learn from that and just play a little zone, play a little man, and just get up in them and we can do the same.